realize that I emotionally checked out of my life until I did my goddess bath a couple weeks ago. And now that just being able to feel is like coming back, like it's crazy scary. It's so foreign. And I wasn't even aware of it. Like, can you like kind of talk like how many people are like just going about their life and just like kind of moving through life, not even being aware that they're like checked out?
Yeah. So, I mean, because it's so easy to just not be in the moment. I mean, check this. We can't even brush our teeth for 2 minutes or 3 minutes or however long it takes for you to brush your teeth for 2 to 5 minutes and just concentrate just on brushing your teeth. Your mind's gonna be all over the place. We haven't been taught to focus. So if you can't focus on the small things, you can't focus on the big things. So that's why people find vices, and that's why people are never checked in, because they would rather check out and be visiting somewhere else instead of being present in their bodies.
And see, and that's what I was saying. Like on my end, right, when I'm present and I'm in my body, I'm hyper focused. Like when I'm brushing my teeth, I'm hyper focused on going on every tooth. Like I actually brush my teeth
Yeah.
for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like the pendulum kind of swings where, like when I checked out, like I feel like I was maybe too present because, it's easy for me to I don't know. People, I don't know. Like when I explain it to some people, people think that I'm weird. But
I don't. I think it's cool, man.
But no, like I recently went through an experience where a portions of my body, right, like I couldn't feel on the inside, right? And it depressed me. It almost got me, to a really, really dark place. Because like from a very, like, I want to say like from, oh my goodness, like 9, 10, like I can feel my inner organs. So like when I would say like to Nene all the time, ooh, my stomach hurt, or ooh, my spleen hurt, or ooh, like my, this muscle in my body hurts. Like I would always just feel, because I would be present in my body. And so, when I intentionally checked out, like I was just like, I don't want to feel that anymore. I really, I'm doing the stare through people as they're talking. My mind is going, wherever, because I feel like when I was present, I was hyper present. So like I feel that toothbrush on every tooth, on every surface of my tooth. Like I'm actually like present for that that 2 minutes, and then I move to something else, and I'm hyper focused on that. So, and I don't even know. I think that's something that like my dad had, so it was easy for me to do and come back to. And so
That's pretty cool.
that's what I was saying. Like
You're a different type of breed, Jabri.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I thought I was
'Cause I
strange
can't-
because
I
I
can't
used to be telling you like I remember when, and yeah.
Girl, I can't even remember what I was thinking about when I brushed my teeth today. So it definitely wasn't my teeth. I wasn't focused on brushing my teeth, but
Oh yeah, I'd be focused on every single one. I'd be like just focused on the task. And I think that hyper focus and that hyper being present, I mean, it to me like, everything in moderation, but it definitely helped me be successful in my life, because I was actually able to be present in a lot of things, like a lot of things, and develop
That's
that
pretty
kind
cool.
of that focus and that discipline. So
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's very rare, I'm telling you, because a lot of people are just checked out, man. They're just going through life and just, really not wanting to be here. They're just waiting for tomorrow, always waiting for tomorrow. Yeah.
yeah, because a lot of people are unhappy,
right.
Yeah, that's a whole different show, man.
It's a whole different show.
Whole
So
different show.
I guess we can we can kick off the topic, self-love. Hey, Sed, can you tell us what does self-love look like to you?
I think we had talked about this a little bit. Self-love to me is being really intimate with myself. Having that relationship, that talk, that that gentleness, being balancing the feminine and the masculine side, and being okay with that, and understanding that if I feel any type of judgment, that's coming from a place, and that place is not coming from me. And most importantly, it's no judgment whatsoever. That's self-love. Gracefully escorting myself back to a place when I do fall. Just having this great relationship with self.
So, before we move from there, when you say embracing feminine and masculine energy,
I was
and
about to ask the same question. Go ahead.
embracing that feminine and masculine energy and not judging yourself, like how, because like we're not taught to first embrace both of those energies, and then I think because it's easy for you to pick yourself apart, like how did you get there? Yeah, pretty much. It's like how did you get there, and how do you embrace those energies, and like how do they show up, and like yeah.
How did I get there? So I got there by being tired of the same old patterns in life, same old relationships. I got tired of Sedrick, and then I had to really look at myself and ask myself, are you really about this life? And so when I began to want something different, I began to seek spiritual things, not religion. But I wanted something more. I knew there was something bigger. So I went to war with myself, and I sat in the void, and I cut myself off for a minute, and started realizing that a lot of my thought processes and things of that nature were from somebody else. Most of them were from somebody else. And so once I started breaking down those systems that I had built in my head, I began to rebuild the things that I really do like, that really do turn me on, that really are cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something that my mother and my dad gave to me or my peers. I rediscovered my voice, and I didn't label anything. I didn't judge anything. I used to have this thing about gay people, and my thing was, where did that come from? I got some super dope gay friends, and man, I am so glad that they are in my life. But the Sedrick 5 years ago, no way, no how. So, anyways, that's how I got there.
I have a question.
What's up?
Can we take it back a step and just kind of, because when I think of feminine energy, I think of sensuality, I think of grace, I think of softness, and then when I think of masculine energy, I think of that go-getter energy in my body, almost like the dominant parts of myself. Like, am I on the right track when I'm thinking about masculine and feminine?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay. And everybody has both of those types of energy, but I feel like a lot of males, and I want to say some women, like, struggle crossing over or accepting, the opposite energy, that they identify with.
Yeah, it's like anything. I mean, if you're unfamiliar with it, you don't know how to approach it. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, when you were going to the swingers club, right? Are we allowed to say that on here?
Yeah, the swingers club.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a really scary thing, right? Okay. I mean, so and until you know how to I guess to address that situation, then it's a little tough.
I mean, but we have these energies with us since birth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's always there. But I think like, you know, as we're being raised and growing up, like we're taught to kind of not identify with the opposite energy because we are, you know, a woman, or, you know, we're girls, or we are, you know, boys. So you shouldn't cry. You shouldn't, you know, kind of talk about your feelings. You shouldn't be soft, you know, those type of things. So I think that's probably why. But that makes really good sense. The analogy that you use with me going to the swingers club for the first time, because now that I've done it and I pushed through it, it was really unfamiliar. It was really scary. But now it's like, okay, cool. I'm coming back. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I wish you would have told me you was going, because like I thrive in that environment. Like
What?
yes,
Jabri, I don't know this version of you though.
girl.
Like
yes.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna ask. Since we're talking about it.
Okay. Sure.
Go ahead.
So what? When you're in the swingers club, does it all go down?
Oh yeah, it all goes down. It go like, so I was open to whatever was gonna happen. And what happened, my experience there was just meeting like cool ass people and dancing all night. That was my experience. I did go and I watched, you know, some people, you know, getting it on, but yeah, it all goes down. People are there naked. You know, they're in the back, you know, getting it in, you know, people are exchanging partners or inviting partners, you know, in their experience and in their little,
wow.
Yeah, it goes down. It goes down for sure.
I've been sheltered, man.
It goes
hella sheltered. So
yeah.
So let me tell you my experience. Let me tell you my experience. So I dated actually like before I left here to go to Arizona. Actually, the dude that went with me to Arizona, white guy, right? I met him off of Plenty of Fish. Cool ass white dude, but he had his own like stuff, whatever. So he was in the life with his ex-wife, right? But a lot of like his friends were, you know, swingers. And so I want to say like our second date, one of his, you know, swinger couples that him and his ex-wife used to swing with had a birthday party. And when I tell you it was the best damn birthday party that I'd ever been to in my life, man, I was,
bro,
don't get me wrong. Like I did absolutely nothing sexually with anybody, but like when you walk in, like it's just this sense of just like love and acceptance, and like,
exactly.
Hey, you want to get fucked up? Hell yeah, come through. You ain't got to pay for nothing.
No judgment,
and you ain't got to worry about like,
oh
you know, like
gosh.
when you with people and you at like a house party or whatever, and you with some weird ass people, you gotta worry about them like, you know, doing this number, you know, when you fucked up, you know, like. But in that environment, like nothing happens that you don't want to happen. You can literally just sit there and be a voyager or voyeur or whatever they're called, like the people that just watch. And so me and him, we, you know, we chopped it up with the couple. And then, you know, like they just went off, you know, they had like a whole cake and a whole, like the lady, because it was her birthday, you know, she got a lap dance and they like throwing money at her and stuff, and she got to keep the money. I mean, like it was just something.
I gave somebody a lap dance.
Yeah. But I mean, it was just like something that like I had never seen. It was like a big ass family. And then like I want to say like the following weekend, they had like a barbecue for like new people that were into the life. Granted, I'm not in the life, and they just kept, at one point in time, they were trying to like pressure me and be like, oh, you so beautiful, you should blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, y'all already know I ain't about that life. But like, you know, they would cook and like we would be outside in normal events like a barbecue, or like we used to go, to like just different like Top Golf and Fort. It was just a whole different like kind of vibe. And then, you know, at the swingers club, that's where, you know, they would get down, and I would just be like, there, just kind of like, oh, that's debris in the back. And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I'm here. I fucked up, wasted, chilling. And I